ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and we finally have the results of President Donald Trump's medical tests. And there's one little surprise in there. Guys, before we get started, I want to make sure you're checking us out at youtube.com/@ExplainAmerica, where you can hit subscribe for absolutely free. And of course, like, share, comment on the videos. So the president went to Walter Reed Medical Center on Friday, and he had his test. And I'll tell you, the Democrats were kind of waiting with bated breath, I think, for something to be wrong. And MSNBC host Ari Velshi, he announced the results today. There was something different, though, about President Trump's tests that, were not typically in other people's tests. And I'll get to that in just a second. But first, I want you to know the president got a clean bill of physical health. And the doctor even went as far as to mention his fantastic golf game. Trump does play a fantastic game of golf. And the doctor mentioned that in the report, believe it or not. He said that he is fit to do the job of president. But there's something kind of strange, because the past few weeks with the trade wars and the tariffs and everything, you've heard a chorus of Democrats and media talking heads trying to suggest that the president's not cognitively with it. And I find that interesting, coming from people who absolutely covered for somebody who really was not cognitively with it for 4 years. But they want you to believe that this president, who talks to the media almost every day, who works hours that you and I would cry about if we worked them, he always seems to be working. I know people that work in the administration. I know people very close to this president. He's a machine when it comes to working. And so, it's funny to hear them talk about cognitive now as if they ever cared about it. Because for 4 years, they were blind, they were deaf, and they were, no speak. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Well, they were hear no cognitive, speak no cognitive, see no cognitive. And now they want to talk about the president. So the president insisted on adding something to his tests that he took on Friday, and that was a cognitive exam, which, by the way, he passed with flying colors. But I want you to watch Ari Velshi report it with almost tears in his eyes. Almost tears in his eyes. You can see the mist forming, Ari. So sad, but it's too bad, because our president, he's all good. Why don't you take a look at this and let me know what you think in the comments.
McMahon. We have some breaking news from the White House this hour. The results of Donald Trump's annual physical exam have just been released. According to the White House physician, quote, President Trump remains in excellent health, exhibiting robust cardiac, pulmonary, neurological, and general physical function. His active lifestyle continues to contribute significantly to his well-being. President Trump's days include participation in multiple meetings, public appearances, press availability, frequent victories in golf events. President Trump exhibits excellent cognitive and physical health and is fully fit to execute the duties of the commander-in-chief and the head of state. End quote. Woman, man, person, TV. What was the last one? Can't remember. Camera. All right, just let that sink in for a minute during commercial break. I'll be right back.
Sorry, bud.